comedy in all matters, comedically, financially, and economically. It's a fantastic night. By an awooga, who here has never seen improv before? Oh, one person. So, oh man, I've never heard an awooga before. What do I do? Yeah, so improv is amazing. It is a comedic art form in which everything is made up on the spot. It has never happened before, and it will never happen again. And it will be inspired by a single suggestion up top. It's pretty fucking cool. Not to get vulgar there, but whatever. Maybe it will. Anyways, yeah. So let's just go ahead and get this started. This first team is so amazing. I once saw them perform, and my adrenaline got so intense that I lost 40 pounds. Please keep it going for Medusa.
David's weight loss journey.
Yeah.
And look at us.
We've all got things wrapped around our hips.
We are the women of Medusa. Here to do a show for you. Cool. So for our set, we just need a suggestion of you from a place, a location maybe, of where like a group of people who know each other would be together in that place.
Magic show. Thank you so much.
That's a great one. Thank you.
We have dark eggplant velvet curtains lining the walls.
Mm-hmm. There's a table at the front with a top hat and a like stuffed bunny.
Yeah. There's a banner across the purple curtain that says "The Magnificent Jerry."
In the front left-hand corner, there's a poster of the Hugh Jackman in The Greatest Showman.
There are little cute little cafe tables set up, also covered in dark velvet.
Yeah. There's next to the top hat, there's a magic wand and a big bouquet of prop flowers next to that.
Behind the velvet curtain, if it kind of slides open a little bit, you'll actually see a cardboard cutout of Hugh Jackman in The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you ready, Janet?
Yeah, I'm ready. Jerry would have wanted me to continue on his legacy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Everyone comes for a couple show, but sometimes the husband dies.
Sometimes the husband dies mere hours before the magic show, and I just... What would have Jerry wanted, you know?
The show must go on. That was his phrase. And
must go on, you know? And, you know, he couldn't have predicted a brain aneurysm, but he knew that the show must go on, so...
No, Janet, I think it's really brave of you. I mean, you've only performed with your husband for 30 years.
Yeah.
No one has ever seen you perform by yourself.
No, but I know the act. Like, I know the back of my own hand.
Yes. You're professional. You're professional. No,
Is this my seat?
Oh,
Hi.
yes.
Hi.
Deborah Weissman. Deborah, this is Janet.
Hi,
So
Deborah.
Deborah is one of the potential investors for the club.
Oh my god.
I just saw that this was my seat on the ticket, and so I sat in it. Is this it, right?
It is, Deborah. You're
Okay,
exactly
great.
where you're supposed to be.
Excellent. I can't not wait. I love magic.
Yes, Deborah loves magic, Janet.
Deborah, you won't be disappointed.
Well, I hope not, because I have a lot of money.
She owns most of Los Angeles.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to overpromise, but this is going to be a show that will delight your imagination, will delight your eyes, will surprise you, and maybe make you reach a higher level of enlightenment. I don't know.
You said you didn't want to set a high bar, but here we are. If I'm not enlightened at the end of this, I'm going to burn it down.
No, Janet is being modest. Her and her late husband are the only magicians that have ever been invited to the White House. Yeah, it was by Nixon, but it was technically still the White House.
Yeah. But it was cute because it was in between the whole, you know, the Watergate of it all, and we can make all these like really fun jokes. Like I made those recordings disappear, and it worked out really great. Okay. And now for a second illusion, my husband will make these recordings disappear.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna do it.
Okay. All right. Jerry, my husband.
Hi,
Hi.
it's me, Jerry.
He's the magician. Thank you so much for having us here in the Blue Room of the White House.
Thank you.
I cannot tell a lie. I love magic.
We think you're innocent, for what it's worth.
We do, and
I love to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm a little tricky, they say.
Yeah.
If there's one thing we love, it's destroying evidence. I mean, magic. Okay.
Yeah, great.
Janet, bring in the tools.
I hope you're not bringing in my cabinet.
Only the metal one in your office, sir.
Please don't bring that in.
All right.
Please don't bring in the metal.
No, we know you're innocent. We brought in, this is the bone saw. Ooh.
No.
And this is the jigsaw hammer. Ooh. And I will take my rightful spot in the cave of uncertainty.
That's what we used to call Yale.
Sir, you're so funny.
We know you didn't do it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I voted for you, by the way.
I would
Thank
be dead
you.
if it weren't for you.
Yeah.
You'd be dead?
I would be dead. If it
How did
weren't
I
for-
save your life? I've saved so many lives.
Oh no, I'm tied to a railroad post.
Where's Richard Nixon when you need him?
Nixon, when you need him.
Where's Richard Nixon? My husband is tied to a railroad post. Though he may
Here I am.
Ah!
Sir, how are you supposed to vote Republican if you're dead?
I don't know, sir. I've been trying to figure it out for decades.
So have we. But we haven't figured it out yet. Sarah, I'm going to need you to get down off that post because we have a lot of big things coming up. And I
Sir-
can't legally say any of them, but let me promise you, they're going to pay.
Oh, I'm untied. The magic of being a Republican. Wow, thank you, Richard Nixon.
No problem. I have to go save another conservative man now.
Fantastic. Yeah, I just don't know if we'll ever be able to top that big Nixon show we did at the White House.
It was very scandalous, but
It
huge
was.
draw, huge draw. People
Huge
had to
draw.
come and see.
It was amazing at the time. We just couldn't have foretold what history had in store.
No, there was no way to tell Richard Nixon was a bad man when we made the tapes disappear. It was hard to tell who was to say.
Yeah, who was to say, you know?
No.
Certainly not I.
But that's why we house such a revolutionary act. They have been at the forefront of major events in this country.
That's right, we have. And oh, I do wish Jerry were still alive today, but, you know, a spontaneous brain aneurysm took him away from us.
Tragic.
Such a miserable, miserable disaster. But I have to say, it's my time to shine.
Yes.
I know this act, like I said, like the back of my hand, and I'm very excited to delight these children at this birthday party. You know,
Yes.
it's
Well,
not the
everyone-
White House,
Oh.
but
Well, everyone has to start somewhere, and I, for one, love a woman who doesn't need her husband.
Deborah, you know all about that.
I do.
you do. Deborah, we're having a big to-do with all of the agents this weekend, so I want you to, oh, I was going to say plus ones are welcome, but,
I would rather die.
oh, I have to say, you speak with such confidence about coming to this event solo, sans partner.
What are the undertones that you have in your voice?
Well,
Just say what you mean,
I
Sherry.
just have to say all of the other agents at this agency are happily partnered, you know? And, you know, when they're talking small talk and mingling with the prospective clients, they can always say, oh, husband, oh, wife. Can you hold my crudité? Can you hold my bruschetta? You know, appetizer, my aperitif. But you have to juggle it all in your hands, and I I'm amazed at your cocktail abilities solo. There's so many hand management things. Where do you put your drink?
Well, I put it on my head. Well, I put it on my head.
You put it on your head.
Yes, I am a woman of many talents. I grew up very single. Oh, so single.
Yes.
Oh, I went to so many cocktail parties with so many things in my hands. And what's a woman to do but to learn to adapt? This is what Darwin was talking about. Evolution. I see.
Day 23. The single female birds have now put seeds on their head. Jeffrey.
Yes?
Jeffrey.
Yes.
See how the single female birds have adapted to not having a mate?
Well, that is...
You would think they would jump off into the ocean and kill themselves, and yet they continue to live.
That is incredibly fascinating.
And look at the difference of the beaks. The single female birds have larger beaks. Why do you think that is?
Well, you know what? It's interesting, but it actually corresponds with the data I've been collecting on the other side of the island, where the birds of these abnormal beaks have been using them to stimulate one another. It's almost as if they don't need a male member.
It's like the female birds are evolving to have phalluses for mouths.
Fascinating, fascinating, really.
I don't know if we can bring this back to England. They won't
would.
allow birds anywhere.
That's true that they don't. I don't know. Can we keep this a secret? Can we keep this under wraps? I don't know. Will the press get a hold of it?
I mean, we are two giant gossips.
I can't avoid it. Anytime I try to think of anything.
Well, how are you ladies? It's so good to see you at cocktail
Oh,
hour.
you too.
Oh, gosh.
The beaks.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been on the island of Galapagos.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very
Cannot-
overwhelmed. What?
Okay, so we cannot. So here's the thing. We've been tracking the evolutionary progress of a particular species of bird.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're always talking about work at the cocktail hours. I want to know how you are.
Oh,
I'm just trying to evolve to the level of these birds. That's what I'm
Yes,
trying
yes,
to do.
exactly.
I'm trying to get my nose.
Oh,
Honestly,
yes.
that wouldn't. My nose changing wouldn't really work for me,
Yeah.
but it could work for someone else.
And I just finished binge watching The Real Housewives of New Jersey, so I don't really have much to share with you. But I have these birds. I can't hold it in. Can you?
Literally not.
Well, spit it out. You're both being so timid. You're not really saying much of anything at this point. All I know at this point is there's birds and a beak about something.
The
that wouldn't
single
help you.
birds on Galapagos, their beaks are evolving into phallic shapes.
Yes.
And also they can put nuts on the top of their head.
Yes.
I don't know which one is more impressive.
Yes. It's amazing. It's as if they don't even need the male species to begin with.
If we were to extrapolate this scientifically,
Yes.
it
Scientifically.
suggests that human women could evolve to the same state.
Exactly.
Well, this is enormous news.
I know. We couldn't hold it in.
No.
We've been so titillated
I
over at
know.
Galapagos.
I know.
We can't think of a single other thing, you know?
Well, I'm gonna have to divorce Jerry, so.
I think that is a smart idea.
Evolutionary sound.
Evolutionarily sound, and we fully support it. So, anyway, the bacon wrapped shrimps are delicious.
Oh, thank you so much.
No, a real pioneer in the real estate industry. They never let a woman sell a house alone until she showed up. And then they realized it wasn't inherently unsafe for a woman to be alone in a house. It was when the man showed up.
It always is.
Always.
Incredible.
But no, we would just be so honored to have your
Yes.
financial involvement in the institution.
Yes.
Well, it's gonna take some guts.
Oh, we got that. We got that.
We got that. In full disclosure, I will say my husband dropped dead of a brain aneurysm earlier today. So I will be
Today?
filming
Today?
Today. Can you believe it?
And the show must go on.
The show must go on, but he had a very clear-cut do not resuscitate action in place, so it made the decision very easy
We
for
had him
me.
sign it in front of a notary on a napkin at this table right here.
Yes,
Great.
but I will say to you, it was a marriage of convenience, so I didn't have a strong emotional attachment to him. So really, it is not that difficult for me to put on an incredible magic show for you, our honored guest. So I just want you to know that in full disclosure.
Well, I love to hear it.
Thank you. Because some people would think it was a conflict of interest that I would just, like, throw away the fact that my husband had recently died, and I just want you to know very clearly and honestly that it makes no difference to me. Because we were not very emotionally attached. In fact, it was an arranged marriage, if I may be so front forward.
And I do apologize for arranging the marriage. That was my bad. I just had two friends that were alone,
Yeah.
and I said, "Let's see if this works." You know.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And,
Well, it worked for a time. It was a good business arrangement. You know, I was a magician's assistant. He was a magician. So it just sort of like
Classic.
added up, right? I was
Sure.
looking for a magician, may as well be my future husband. But to be honest, I was never in love with him. So
no, well, you're in love with Hugh Jackman.
I'm in love with Hugh Jackman. As you may notice, I've added my touches around this magic show. You may see there are references to the versatile and talented actor that is Mr. Hugh Jackman. So,
Well, I think that's great.
thank you.
You don't need a man, but you can look at one.
Thank you.
you'd like.
Exactly.
I have that
Exactly.
embroidered on a pillow in my house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So this whole show is very much an objectification of the Mr. Hugh Jackman. And I do want to clarify, it is just specifically his musical theater work.
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
Who cares about Wolverine? Is what
I don't know
always
about
say.
it. I can't
don't either.
follow.
Swordfish, fuck it.
The Marvel, exactly. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is a big mystery to me. I cannot follow the plot lines
No.
of
I never want to see a Marvel Wolverine movie ever again.
no. As long as I
Again.
may shall draw breath, I never, ever.
No,
want
just
to
The
see-
Greatest Showman and
Yes.
his time in The Boy from Oz and Oklahoma.
And YouTube clips of The Music Man on Broadway as
Yes.
available currently, you know, and the odd TikTok video on my For You page. So,
Are you familiar with YouTube?
are you?
Well, I haven't quite heard of it. Oh.
I'm sorry, I do need to prepare for my magic show, but I do love to talk about YouTube.
Oh, well, great.
We only ask because that's where we're hoping to go. The talent, the management.
Interesting.
We want to break into YouTube.
Okay, well,
We think it's about time.
well, that's lovely. It's great to know your business aspirations, but at this point, I haven't seen you do a single magic trick. So how am I to know if I can just confirm or deny if you can go onto YouTube eventually? Also, YouTube is an interesting venue for magic because you could simply edit it to look like magic.
Well, that would be interesting because I will say, as an aspiring magician, recently widowed as of 10/28 this morning, I have been a little bit inconsistent with my magic tricks. If I may be so honest. Okay, let me demonstrate one to you at this moment. An ordinary top black hat for formal wear, you may imagine. I reach in to pull out who knows what. Oh no, it's my car keys. It's meant to be a rabbit, you see.
But we're always looking for our keys. It's
Well,
commentary.
that's interesting.
Oh, please.
Well,
why?
that's interesting.
I would love to make that a thing because I keep pulling out my car keys.
Well, if you can just simply pull out the thing that you've lost out of your hat, that seems like you could make yourself something other than a magician. You could be hired out to find lost things, much like Saint Anthony of magic.
I love that.
Oh, Saint Anthony of Magic. I lost my Magic the Gathering cards at my friend's house.
Hey, I got him.
Oh, thank you, Saint Anthony.
You're welcome. Not a lot of people ask me for stuff these days, so when they gets lost, it just sort of shows up.
Oh, really?
Business is so bad. Business is so bad at St. Anthony.
Are people not losing things, or do they not believe in Catholicism anymore?
Could be both. Could be both.
Oh, well, my name's Anthony. I'm named after.
Oh, St. Anthony. St. Anthony, I've lost my way. I've lost my sense of direction. I don't know what my next...
I don't know if this will work, but I found this map.
Oh my god.
So I think it has like a X where it marks the spot. It's like a pirate map, not
That's
like a normal
exactly
one.
where I need to go.
Yeah, so there might be treasure there where you might find yourself, or maybe, I don't know, you'll just be lost, but like, it's probably worth a shot. Like right now you're just in a room praying
No,
to
I
someone
was-
you don't even know if is going to really show up. I mean, I probably did now you know that I would show up, so you probably have like faith in me. That's like something, but I just feel like this map could like be real hit or miss. I just found it when I was poofing myself in here. So I just anything else, or is that...
No, this is perfect. There's an X exactly where I need to go, and I can't thank you enough, Mr. Anthony. It's funny, my name is Anthony.
Oh, Saint Anthony of Magic! I feel like I've lost my mind.
Okay.
Are you real?
This is gonna sound wild, but I found this preserved brain as I was just poofing myself in here, and I don't know what it is. It probably was in like a science lab. I don't even know if it's yours, but if you try it, it could. Oh, sick! Your head just comes right up. This is so cool.
Did you know my name is also Anthony?
Yes, that is an interesting angle. I could say to a member of the audience, have you lost something recently? What have you lost? And they would respond.
Perspective.
Perspective.
Oh,
And I would pull out my car keys. And I would say, it's a hybrid, and maybe you should be more environmentally conscious. That's a new perspective for you. I can work it out anyway.
It's great. It's modern magic.
Modern.
Old magic is rabbits and ribbons. Modern magic is a woman finding her car keys and maybe making a connection with someone.
That's exactly
That-
right.
Honestly, that's something I don't believe could happen. So.
But you can make it happen. You can change the narrative. I know you can. I know I've only met you 15 minutes ago, but I know that you have it in you to change the entire course of this industry. It's a very misogynistic one. I don't know if you...
Well, yes, it's all men cutting women in half.
That's exactly right. It's all it is. It's almost, it's like the ground zero of magic is cutting a woman in half, and then you can't progress beyond that.
No, the last time a woman tried to cut a man in half, all hell broke loose.
That's right. And now! Shit!
Barbara, let me out!
I saw you in half! I have
Barbara.
all the confidence in the world!
Barbara,
I will change the narrative, the construct, and I will take this bone saw and I will cut this man in half, right at his center, right at his center of gravity. I may go through his member, I don't know, but it's a big magic trick for the masses.
I love you, Mom and Dad.
Honey,
I love
don't
you
look.
guys.
Your mom doesn't know what she's doing.
Place the saw in its slot.
Barbara, I apologized. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be late for your birthday dinner.
Wow, I really believe he's upset.
You were late. You were late, Richard. And you know how much my birthday means to me. It's actually a whole week of celebration.
I know, and I missed
And
the
you-
fourth night.
You missed the fourth night of my birthday week. And therefore, you must pay in blood.
Barbara.
I'm cutting through you now! I'm sorry, daughter. I have actually sawed your father in half, but you needed to see this. He didn't consider my needs for my birthday party. You know how the whole week matters much to me, so... Anyway.
This is something I...
Barbara, come on. No.
Okay,
Barbara.
Mom? Mom?
What?
Okay, now he looks really dead. I'm just gonna... This just feels like something I'm gonna have to work out, like, in 30 years with, like, a professional, so...
Well, all right, sweetie. I'm invested in this now.
I think that he's dead. I think he's dead. I think you can stop.
All right. Ta-da! Yes. I don't think she realized the choreography that is involved in sawing a person in half. Are you familiar with how it works?
Sawing a person in half?
Yes, I can reveal this magic trick. It's really quite old, but it's like a very highly flexible person should fold unto themselves into half of the box, and when sawing through, you're merely sawing through air, and it's artificial feet at the other end. So
She did it for years.
Is that true?
Yes.
it's completely true. It's in the Magic Bible.
Well,
You can
I
only get the Magic Bible if you pray to the right deities.
Well, I feel a right fool. That's the thing about magic that makes me feel crazy, is that I just know I'm being tricked.
Well, that's just it. Enlighten yourself. Read the well, you can't read the Magic Bible if you're not praying to the right deities, but should you change your religion and pray to the right deities, you'll get access to this Bible, and it will tell you everything's smoke and mirrors. It's magic, it's curtains, it's all optical illusions. We're not really sawing people in half up here. Those people live and walk to this day. If the trick is done right, you know. But anyway, we want to get on YouTube desperately.
Well, you know, I have simply not seen a single magic trick, so I just don't know if my investment is worth it. At this juncture, I've only seen you pull car keys out of a hat when you meant to
Yes.
pull a rabbit, and so far there's no business expansion strategy for you to become the St. Anthony of Magic, as you will, so
Yes.
I just really could use some proof that my money will be going far.
Okay, she wants some proof. Should we show her the amazing trick that we've been rehearsing?
I think we definitely need to.
I think we do. My husband never got to see this because we were keeping it from him.
We were keeping a secret from him, and then he died this morning at 10:28
At
a.m.
10:28 a.m.
So now we
he
can finally perform the
expired.
trick we've been working on
We-
for, I would say, about 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
Well, it's in June.
In June.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's June now, so I guess
It's
it
about
has
7 years,
It
yeah.
has been 7 years.
It's hard to tell. Don't get angry at me, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 7.
Okay, I
Yeah.
won't get angry at you, but
We've been working on this magic trick for 7 years.
Yes.
Well, I hope it's good.
it's excellent. It's the top of the town. It's the top of the town, and once we succeed at it, it'll be the talk of the town. All right.
It's a long table.
This may look like any long, ordinary table to you, but this table contains secrets, the secret of life itself, right?
It's every food item makes you speak a different truth.
That's right.
It's the meal of truth.
It's the meal of truth. So,
I suppose I'm gonna have to eat it?
We all eat from the meal of truth. But yes, it's a community thing.
it's
yes.
left to right, like in Western languages. So, your first course here is a chopped liver and onions, or is it? I don't know. Do you eat your chopped liver with a spoon or a fork?
A spoon?
I'll get it.
Okay, thank you. Prepare to be amazed.
Okay, gosh, I'm quite nervous.
Oh, wait. Abracadabra. I almost forgot.
Richard Nixon was innocent?
Stand up. It's
You're doing
progressive.
great.
It's progressive. It starts there.
Okay, I can't wait to see what else comes out
Okay,
of this
and
mouth.
this may be a jello mold of a human brain flavored as mandarin orange. I don't know.
You want to quit?
You're getting there. Stand right up.
That is true. Well, now hold on a second.
What?
That is true.
That is true.
Well, now,
I do want. I can't do the magic. I can't do the magic.
I can't either. We just want a YouTube channel really bad. We
both want to quit?
Yeah.
We really just want to start a YouTube channel
We
together.
want a YouTube channel.
You know, like
Yeah.
vlogging.
Yeah, like vlogging. You know, like my husband just died this morning. I could talk about that. You know?
And I could talk about how I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm just simply baffled because you don't need my investment to start a YouTube channel.
Microphones.
Yes. Yeti microphones. Have you been to a Yeti store recently? Hey.
If you don't have $10 billion, get out.
It's just very expensive.
Yeah.
But it's just hard because we've been wanting to do this side project for a really long time,
Yeah.
and just the husband wife magic act, and then me as the manager. It just the trio didn't work anymore.
It didn't work
He
anymore.
he didn't like the YouTube idea, and so we had to dispose of it.
We had to. But we have a natural banter. I'm sure you picked up on it.
We have a natural way we speak to each
We
other.
have a
It's
banter.
just-
It's very adorable.
It's adorable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pull your top up. Your cleavage is showing too much.
Like
like that. Like that. Suck in your belly. See?
This is becoming mean. It's just becoming mean of you.
It's all in good fun. She doesn't mean it. You don't mean it, right?
I mean, I do and I don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's a friendly, it's helpful, but it's also, you know, like societal standards that we must adhere to, you know? Like, we're freewheeling, oh boy, you've crossed your arms, and you are walking further away from me as though you reached some
I don't
kind of
I don't-
conclusion about me.
I feel like ever since your husband died this morning, you've been acting more and more like him.
I don't know what it is. I have to admit to you, when I was at his bedside, clutching his hands as he passed. My darling magician husband, your back has gotten so back turned after you had that brain aneurysm. How will I go on with our magic act without you? How will I replicate the magic that you've put in so many people's hearts? How will I do it? My husband, I know you have but minutes left to live in this world. Can you impart any wisdom upon me that can make me successful in this world?
From now on, his eyes will not be blinded by the light.
Thank you, Medusa!
Yeah, keep it going for Medusa, everybody. I always eat my liver and onions with a spoon. Also, I Googled it. Rachel Weisz wasn't in The English Patient. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Juliette Binoche. No. Yeah, that's my bad. She was in The Constant Gardener, though. Anyways, right after this at 9 p.m. is The Pickle. It's a fantastic show here every Saturday at 9 in which veteran improvisers are going to be performing based off of the stories told by a guest monologist. And it's always a lot of fun. And should be great. Talk to Pat right after this show for information on how to stick around. Yeah, I mean, it mostly involves not leaving. But yeah, you know, it's a complicated procedure. But anyways, we have one more team tonight, so keep it going for Marblehaüs.
Oh, hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. We are Marblehaüs. We're going to do some improv for you. To get started, let's talk about family. We're a weird family on our own as a group. And everybody's family has little things that their family does, little family traditions that other families probably don't do. And if they found out about it, sometimes they'd be like, that's an interesting thing that your family does. Does anybody have something that their family does that they know is maybe something that other families don't do? Maybe they celebrate a holiday a certain way. Maybe they sing a certain, like they have an inside joke among their family. Everybody's got weird families. Let's talk about it, yeah.
So for New Year's, we put coins in bread and we run outside the back door. And we go around the house and we go in the front door, we ring the doorbell and they carry bells, ringing, making noise to ring in the new year and to bring prosperity to the house.
That's amazing. Is that a tradition from somewhere, or did your family make that up?
So we did this when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
My mother was a little crazy, so maybe she made it up. I'm not really sure. But like, we think it's a family tradition, but we do it. We do it every year.
I love that so much. So you put coins in bread.
Do you bake it in, or you just
I
have
baked
baked
the bread the night before, and then we put the coins afterwards.
afterwards? Okay.
Because
I don't know how that works. That's why I asked.
And like one coin per bread, or
it's
do we
just
load it up?
symbolic. It's no, it's just
Sure.
meant to be symbolic.
Okay.
Sure. And then you take the bread and you go out the back door
With bells.
with bells,
One person carries the
and
bread,
you
one
run
person
around the
carries
house.
The bells, and they make a lot of noise. And the
And
idea is to go out the back door and come in the front door. You bring in the new year in the front door.
And then do you eat the bread? The bread is just symbolic.
No, we ate the bread.
Oh, and then you eat the bread.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Take the coins out, obviously.
That's right. We don't eat the
Is there like are the coins all the coins the same? Is there like a special coin? Does someone like win something? I don't want to say win something, but is there something that's like, oh, you got like the lucky thing?
So there is a particular coin that we put in every year because that's a coin that my father had from the war, and so it's like a
Wow.
connects us to him.
Oh, that's amazing. Any other questions?
No, that's
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Thanks, everybody.
Listen, Dad, you gotta stop putting Chuck E. Cheese tokens in my lunch. We're not going back.
To tradition. We might go back.
I went there once, Dad, and it wasn't even really that fun.
I still have 100 tokens, so we're gonna go back, okay?
It's more for you and not for me.
Oh, it's more for me, is it?
Yeah, well, clearly, I want to go do cool things with my friends, like putt. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry that a room full of video games and pizza isn't cool enough for you.
No kid would enjoy that, Dad. We're all into golf now.
What?
Yeah.
When I was young, there's nowhere they'd rather be than in the dark, in front of a computer screen, eating pizza.
That's so lame.
They have an animatronic rat who sings to you.
Golf fields have carts.
Oh! All the kids today in golf, that's all it is, golf.
Yeah. We love our Jack Lemons. Or
Jack Nicholson!
Yeah,
Jack Nicholson!
Oh God, I put the coins in the dough.
Wait, no,
And then I
no,
put
no.
it in the oven, and now I don't know where in the bread. They have to spread out. There could be like in a bundle in one section of the bread. There's
my
really
God.
no way to know
We-
without
But if you don't know where the
destroying.
coin is, how are we gonna? You have to know where it is to get it out after. If you don't know where it is,
And I don't have any. I don't have more materials to make more bread. This is all the.
this
bread
is all we
have.
have. We just have this piece of bread with coins, and I want to know where the
I
coins
need
are.
you to calm down. I
Okay.
need you to calm down. There must
Hey,
be-
everybody's freaking out there. They all are chanting, "Give us our slice of bread."
bread.
Yeah. So just cut it up and get it out there, okay?
Oh my God. Should I guess do what he says? But be careful. Do coins get softer with age?
Hey, why do you always make me come in the back door?
You know, it's my family's kind of weird about this kind of stuff. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
They're worried about you dating somebody?
You, I'm allowed to date. My family's not like crazy like that. I just can't date you.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me, Derek?
You're just a little different from my family. You know, It's like-
Different?
yeah, not bad. I love you. I love your differences. I love your little quirks. They'd hate it. They despise it. They would want to like destroy you.
Well, now I'm really nervous to meet them.
No.
If I'm ever going to meet them.
Oh, sponge hands.
I know. I was getting him a towelette right
What's
now.
he doing
I was
here?
getting,
Is he
I was
cleaning
getting.
up?
I was getting. He's leaving. Don't worry.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I'm leaving.
Grandma wants to get a picture. And,
Oh, I'd love to.
yeah.
Oh, there's a stain on your counter.
Did you? So you admit you have spongy?
Yeah, fine, I have spongy hands.
We can
Hey,
say
Derek, we were hoping that you could help us fold some Just you.
Yeah. No.
Just you. You're the only one that would help us fold some laundry.
I get that.
Oh, yeah, well.
Like your spongy hands would just make it all wet and gross.
Fine.
Yeah.
I know, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I rang the wedding bells during the funeral.
These are the wedding bells.
I know.
These are the funeral bells.
I didn't think.
You have one job, Kathy.
I'm sorry. It's just they sound the same to me.
They do sound exactly the same,
Yes.
Kathy. That's not the point. These elicit a feeling of joy and commitment. And these elicit a feeling of, thank God it's over.
It was just. I knew I had to ring the bells, and I just went with the ones that called to me, and I guess it's just the joyous ones that called to my inner self, okay?
You know what, Kathy?
Why don't we label these?
Because nobody else has ever had difficulty with this, Kathy.
Kathy, ring me. Ring me, Kathy.
No, Kathy, ring me. Ring me.
We're the big bells that are never supposed to be rung.
No.
Because we're so old we could fall apart.
Those are the big bells that are never supposed to be run.
They were taunting me.
They do that. You're supposed to ignore them.
Oh my gosh, you're like a super sexy girl. I mean, I know it's weird in church to say that, but I don't care. I'm a bell.
You're the hottest bell ringer I've ever seen.
Kathy. I know that they can make you feel beautiful.
They make me feel alive.
Okay, I've been there, alright? But you don't...
Then would sneak into a horse to get you back, like a Trojan thing, because you're pretty, like Helena.
Oh my god.
Like so Helena.
Oh my god.
I can't speak in prose like that, but you're beautiful.
You know how long this coin's been with our family?
Yeah, Dad, I know the whole story. Just give me the coin.
No, we need to go through the whole story first.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
You remember the Spanish-American War? What was the war before that?
War of 1812, Dad.
Yeah, exactly.
And our great-grandfather,
Yeah.
or I guess my great-grandfather,
My great...
your
No, just my
your
grandfather.
grandfather.
Your great-grandfather, yeah.
fought with the Chautauqua Indians
Uh-huh.
to drive off the French,
Right?
and in return, they gave him this coin as
Yeah,
thanks.
exactly. And do you remember what they said as they gave him that coin?
Of course, I remember what they said. They said, "Let this coin be a remembrance of our heart and soul, and never trade it. This coin is worth more than gold."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Give me the coin, Dad.
No.
Show me your coin. Where's your coin? I heard you had a coin. Show me the coin. I want to see the coin. Where's the coin?
You're not a cop, right? You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
What?
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me.
Well, I would tell you.
Okay.
I'm just your friend Chaz, who we met last week in the alley.
Chad, you've done nothing but bring up the coin since I met you.
I'm just fascinated by the coin.
So, I give you the coin, and then you give it to your alley friend, Chaz.
I didn't give it to him. He snookered me out of it.
He snookered you out of it, huh?
Yeah, we were.
Do you remember how my grandfather tried to get snookered out of his coin? Do you remember what happened?
Of course I remember.
What was the war after the Spanish-American War?
It was World War I.
Yeah! My grandfather lived to be 130 years old.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And Francois.
What are you gonna do if you get out and make it home?
I want to give my kids a coin.
I hope that if I make it back to the United States, that I could one day be an astronaut.
What?
Yeah. My grandpa served in the elderly unit. What?
I don't want to put the rat costume back on.
Come on, it's part of the whole
No.
theme of the party.
No.
Please.
I don't want to.
It's a whole. We had a ratty old year. We're gonna have an amazing, micey New Year. It won't make sense if you don't wear the costume.
Why do I have to wear it every year?
Rat year.
Right here, right here, right here.
Come on, it's gonna be fun. And don't complain about sweating. We know it's hot
You
in
know
there
what?
already.
Shut
okay?
up, Chad. You don't have to do this.
Are you in there? You good?
Yes, I'm fucking in here.
Okay. And
So what do you do?
Well, I mean, I really wanted to be an accountant, but
Yeah.
now I just bring the rat ear.
Oh, wow.
no, you're not supposed to be talking. You're supposed to embody the rat.
Oh
Rats
my
don't
god,
speak.
I'm sorry.
Rats
Okay,
don't speak.
I'm sorry. I got it. Okay,
not-
fine.
Are you gonna eat the cheese off my plate? Cool.
Hey, is it too forward if I ask you to leave the suit on?
I just thought maybe we could do like make up our own traditions instead of going home for the holidays. We could just do something like just you and me.
Come on, stepdad.
And Carl.
Carl.
Yeah,
will
I
be there
mean,
'cause
you know,
Carl's there.
It's a new family, new traditions. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes
'cause
sense.
we're all one big family, right?
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know how I feel about the bed of nails.
I just want to try something new.
I don't know about that. It seems
it's like
so intense.
Strengthening our fortitude.
Yeah, it took me so long to make that, stepdad.
But
He
could
made
you,
each one out himself.
Yeah.
I wish.
Each one sharper than the next.
It's just.
They
You're all-
move.
I mean, you want to be a family, right?
Yeah, I mean, I love you more than anything, and I
know.
love you
Good.
as well. But it's just, I have a thing about.
Fun.
Is
Family
it fun? Like, I just like to be safe, okay? And I feel like maybe
Now,
you're pulling
come
me
on
out
now.
of.
I feel like you took chances by asking me out on a date, Mr. Daredevil. Mr. Daredevil.
But I mean, I knew you were gonna say yes.
Did you?
I mean, it was pretty clear. You were like, ask me out, and I was like, you want to go on a date?
Yeah, you were almost crying, but it was so sweet. I just think.
Is this why Matt left?
I thought we were gonna talk about Matt.
I mean, it's just.
I thought we were gonna talk
I mean,
Ex-stepdad.
about Matt.
it,
I'm so upset.
it just seems like you're
I
always
hate
trying
him.
to
I
put
hate
us.
him. I hate him.
It just seems like a dangerous situation. I mean, you lay on it. Do you want to lay on it?
I will.
Matt, I know your last marriage wasn't great, but I'm not gonna do the same things. Okay? It's gonna be totally different. These are screws.
Did you build this?
Of course I did.
Okay, then I'll lay on it. You don't have a freaky stepson? I guess it'd be a real son for you. My last stepson was a freak. Kid was crazy.
No, I don't have any kids yet.
No, we're not gonna have any kids.
Well,
No, this kid made me off kids.
okay, well
I
maybe.
mean, if there's a chance that they could end up like Carl.
Well, here's the thing. Carl wasn't your son. Carl wasn't my son. If we make a new son, we can call it the opposite of Carl.
Anti-Carl.
The Rock.
Rock.
We can have a little rock around.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on your fucking moving bed.
Look, you can't direct the airplanes from down there. They won't see you.
Why not? I got long enough arms.
Well, you're the wrong dimension.
Give me the longer cones.
Look, George, you were hired for a job, and I need you to do that job on your feet and not on your back.
Well, maybe I don't feel like it.
Well, maybe you can't work here anymore. God damn it!
Yeah,
That's
see?
the second plane
That's
that's
what
flown
happens.
today.
Hey,
Yeah.
they say if you throw a quarter in the fountain, then next year you'll be married.
What happens if I throw this dollar coin in the fountain?
That's still a coin, so technically it counts as a coin. So you'll be married next year.
But like, will anything else happen?
I don't fucking know.
The audacity of you, Kathy. You throw a coin into a well, and you think you can come back to our wedding funeral home.
I just, yeah. I thought that maybe I could get married, you know, or just ring some bells like I used to.
Those bells have not shut up since you left.
Kathy's back.
You really hurt them.
Oh yeah, I was hurt.
I'm so sorry.
Feels so bad.
You can strike me right now.
Yeah. Just give me a little tug.
Kathy, who are these people?
Well, this is my old boss, Marco.
Yes, these two bells. Who are they? They
They're
seem
the
to
bells
be...
that must not be rung, because they get attached.
They're the forbidden bells that are rung. I wrung them hard.
You rung them so hard.
So hard.
So
They're
good.
so loud.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Listen, I know it's weird, but maybe we could ring them together.
No, they must not be. Don't ring the. Don't. I hate this job.
Are these people getting married or are they dead? I thought it was a marriage, but I don't know anymore.
Well, everyone's wearing black.
I know.
You don't wear black at a wedding?
Even the bride's wearing black.
Oh my god, this is weird. They haven't moved since we got here.
No, okay, you're noticing that too?
Yeah. And I was just standing up there.
I know. And no one's saying anything, and it's just...
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, we come here today to join these two.
Dark wedding.
Jesus, sounds like the start of a weird techno song.
When two lives end, one new life begins.
Oh god, the invitation just turned to ash.
I think they're gonna get married, and then they're gonna...
Fuck.
Maybe. That or just... I was thinking a little darker than that, honestly. It seemed like they were gonna...
Fuck. Hard.
Die! God damn!
That was an amazing ceremony, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
You're beautiful.
Oh my god, thank you.
I've never done this before. Just before we get started, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. I was late.
Oh.
This is Carl. He's my son.
Wow.
We were
This was
just...
a big thing not to mention before the wedding. I feel a little bamboozled.
It's just that sometimes Carl can be off-putting, so I don't like to tell people about him until they're locked in.
Okay.
Hi.
We're just gonna do a little choke play for a little bit. You're cool with that. If you want to get yourself like a juice box or something.
I'd rather stay.
You don't mind, do you? Life lessons.
We could try.
Okay.
All right. All right, I'm down to try.
Okay.
Okay.
Careful.
You can just keep the mouth closed.
I'll try.
That'd be great. Okay.
Hi.
Were you talking to me?
Yeah, no, I was talking to your mom, Carl. I'm never going to be talking to you.
This is really just
For the next, like,
Yeah,
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
You can do longer if you want.
I wish I could, Carl.
Hey.
Hi. How about...
Sweetie, no,
again.
no, it's just our time now, okay?
Okay,
I just need you to be quiet. If you want to get a juice box and we have some,
I-
some snacks.
Maybe a soda.
Okay. Yeah, why
It's a
don't you?
wedding.
Yeah.
Was, yeah.
Is. Still.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a wedding. It's our wedding.
Yeah.
It's our wedding.
We have similar hand size, stepdad.
Oh, Carl, the touch felt good, and then you had to ruin it by saying something.
Just a little choke play.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, Carl, you can't be doing that in the teacher's lounge.
It feels right, though.
No, you see, when teachers are in there and they're doing things that students shouldn't be involved in, you shouldn't just come in. You see what I'm getting at?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if... I don't know if they should be fucking in there either, so I feel like what's wrong if I come in too? We're all breaking rules. We're all breaking rules.
Carl, first of all, we do not use the F word here, okay?
Foinking, sure then.
Yes, thank you. Secondly, okay, teachers just need a goddamn break every now and then, alright?
And students don't?
No. No, you know why? Because your day ends at 3 p.m. Our day does not, alright? So you can't try to join in on our fuck breaks, you little shit.
I thought we couldn't say the F word.
You know what? You can't say the F word, but I can fucking say it if I want.
Well, at least you were having a lot of fun last afternoon. I just wanted
Yeah.
to say it looked like a good time.
Yeah, it was, because I am an adult. Do you understand what that means?
Kinda.
Hey, I'm sorry I had to bring you into the back of Chuck E. Cheese. My family owns the place, and they're a little weird about, you know,
About what? About what? Just say it.
about your sponge hands. They were worried they was gonna short out all the machines, and they were gonna make all the pizza soggy.
I did break Time Crisis.
Yeah. But you know what? I want to be your friend. I like hanging out with you, and I don't care you got spongy hands.
Are you sure?
Hey, Jason, we could use some. We could use. Oh. Sponge Hands is here.
Yeah.
Well, we need an extra hand, not yours. With the skee ball machine.
Well, what about if it was his?
Yeah.
No,
I've seen those ski balls. They're disgusting.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
we
shine
don't
them
want-
up good.
Yeah.
We don't want sponge hands on the skee ball machines, okay?
Are you sure, boss?
I'm sure.
I mean, I know you're the rat. I don't want to question you.
I'm the fucking rat.
Yeah, you're the rat.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you want to just choke me with your sponge hands?
You sure you're ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
Are you wearing your tarp? Good. All right, good.
She's ready for it.
Oh shit!
That's Carl. He's my son.
Oh shit! How'd you get in here?
The door wasn't really that locked.
What? God, it's a draft. Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're.
I got my tarp.
Okay.
Ready. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't know. Are you sure it's okay with him?
Oh yeah. He's great.
I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
He looks weathered.
Carl, come in here, please. I know you've been spending a lot of time with your mom.
Who else?
Well, me, Carl. Me, your pops. I haven't been around, and I'm sorry. I'd like to give you this coin. That's a way to say sorry. This coin's been handed down to our family for generations, okay? And now the coin's yours.
It's our quarter. It's No, this is why I don't see you. What's that? That was a trick coin. You tricked me.
You're cursed now, Carl. I'm sorry. I had to pass it on to somebody.
I was already
I rarely
cursed.
see you, and I just thought, well, I want to give it to Carl.
His hands turned to sponges.
I had the driest hands.
I'm sorry, son.
My bread doesn't have any coins in it. I got a slice without coins. Can you explain this to me? Because I made a reservation, well in advance of the ceremony, and I'm here to eat my bread with coins in it, and there's just no coins in this slice of bread. What are you trying to pull here?
Well, it's just at this restaurant we're not allowed to serve coins anymore.
What?
And I want to tell you that because we need the money for the party.
What? That's travesty. What dumb bureaucrat said we can't have coins in bread? People will choke on them. They're made of metal. They're probably on the ground at some point, so they're probably dirty and full of germs.
We can't have coins in bread. People will choke on them. They're dirty. They've probably been on the ground.
What the hell's happening? Like, they're only playing organ music at this reception.
I know. I'm trying to dance to it. It's just like it feels wrong.
I know, Jesus. Everyone's just floating.
No. This can sound a little crazy. And they're alive, right? Everyone here is living.
I don't know.
It's a weird.
Enjoying the pate?
Oh, absolutely. The pate tastes like dirt.
Everything here tastes.
So techno remix.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm kind
Put
of
your hands
into it now,
up. Put your
honestly.
motherfucking hands up.
Yeah, all right.
Still hesitant.
Now put your hand through the person next to you.
Sorry.
Sorry, that should have been addressed to ghosts only. Our bad.
Fuck.
I think I have your soul in my body, and I think I'm dying.
Why would you want to do that after the war? That sounds confusing.
I think you've confused me with someone else.
Oh no.
I know, I'm so sorry. I'm his replacement. They brought me out of the home into the old unit.
Did he die?
No.
Oh. Well, then that's probably for the best.
He just said he had to go home to give his son a coin.
Oh. Well then, okay. What's your name?
I'm Jericho.
Oh my God, his name was Jericho.
Was it? Really?
No. Oh no! I loved you. No, are you still alive? Jericho! Jericho!
I wanted to come back, but you found someone
No,
else.
it's not what it looks like.
That's exactly what it looks like.
It's not. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't make any. No. Whoa, whoa. You don't have to.
I only have one bullet.
Okay, then don't use it at all. Wait, put your gun down.
Is he dead?
Put your gun down.
Who's my replacement?
We're in the middle of a war zone.
So it doesn't matter if we die. No.
Corpse retrieval.
So he's still alive. Oh no.
The corpse isn't helping me at all.
I'll take you out of your misery, sir. Sir.
What?
I only had one bullet. I did only have one bullet.
General, we're having some slight problems on the battlefield.
What kind of problems could we possibly be having? We have 4 of our best men in the trenches.
We do. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think 100 is too old to be out on the battlefield. We've got people with their teeth in the wrong place, and other people just shooting their own teammates in the face.
Teammates in the face. Shooting teammates in the face.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, sir.
This is war.
We're
Don't
supposed
you
to shoot
understand
across
that?
the no man's land.
Sometimes you shoot your teammate in the face because you're too old. And you forget who your enemy is. And you forget what your name is.
Yes.
And you get scared at the loud noises and sounds.
Yes.
And so you fire your gun.
Perhaps those people shouldn't be on the front line, sir.
Why not? They're old.
Just me left.
The last soldier.
Just me against the...
Germans! We
Yes,
are over
Germans.
here! Did you say you was the last one?
No!
Okay, I believe you.
There's so many of us. I just went out for biscuits.
Damn! Oh, we don't have business.
Yeah, we have no biscuits over
We
here.
are going to lay down on the ground a bunch of tacks. They're so restful and comfy. You should walk across them.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good for your arches.
This feels like a trick.
No, it's not a trick at all.
Chicky.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm sure your feet are sore.
They certainly are. Perhaps laying on a bed of tacks will help with that. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
It's okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, do a face first. You're not really you're supporting yourself. You're supporting yourself. You can't get
Really let
face.
yourself go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of you.
What?
What?
You can't get the planes in when you're laying on the ground. Now you're at least upright now, and you, Johnson, where have you been?
I don't know. I think I got stuck in like the luggage thing. And then,
Johnson, we haven't seen you since orientation.
Yeah.
That was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. I'm closing this airport.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, everybody. Keep it going for Medusa. And of course, Pat in the booth. Thanks so much. That's been Local 593. We have shows here at Union on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Again, stick around for the pickle, which starts at 9 p.m. It's always a great time, and you have the chance to win your own jar of pickles. That's what that is. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great night.
If you do want to stick around and come see me, I'll give you half-price tickets, just $8. You can see the next show.